that's a vibe. She wanna vibe, that's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah.
Let me in there. There he is.
What's up with it?
What's
It's
happening?
another episode. How you doing tonight, man?
I feel good.
All right, this is another episode of Leave It on the Court, episode 20 in the building. We
Dub.
made it to 20 episodes, man. We're gonna keep this shit going until we can't no more. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the support. We just dropped a short that made 2,002 views in like what 2 days or a day, something like that. So we appreciate the support out there, man. We're gonna keep trying to keep creating this content for y'all so we can keep this cracking. But other than that, welcome to Leave It on the Court. This is another episode. Today we are about to talk about Draymond's suspension. We're going to talk about the willingness for Westbrook to go to the bench, and we're also going to play GM, a new segment we're going to try for Leave It on the Court. See if you guys like it. Always feel free to comment and let us know how y'all feel. Appreciate the congratulations, BBM, man. It's been a lot of hard work. A lot of rescheduling, a lot of moving around to get to this 20th episode, but we actually here, man. So, like I said, we appreciate all the support.
That's right.
So, now, lay it on me, Brody. What we got?
Yeah, let's get into it. Or let's get into it like Draymond did, man. So I broke out. A tussle broke out early on in the Warriors Timberwolves game. Klay Thompson, Jay McDaniels get to pulling each other's jersey, throwing each other back and forth. Draymond hops in and ran like, hey, look. Draymond runs from the opposite end of the court, jumps in the pile, grabbed Rudy Gobert by the neck, and had him choked out, man. Hey, I just want you to know this, bro.
Yeah.
I got your back like Draymond got Clay back, straight up. Just up and down,
For
just
sure.
like straight up.
And you know the feeling is mutual. Somebody
Yes,
choked out.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Somebody's
Will, I
getting
got
choked
yours
out.
too. Jules, I got yours too. T Streets, I got yours too.
You know what I'm saying? For real, for real.
That's how we rock. So 5-game suspension. You think that's justified? Do you think that's enough? Do you think it's too little? How you feel about that game? That's 5-game suspension.
It's justified. It's Draymond, so he lucky it wasn't 10 or 20. You know, I feel like it's not fair because you should be able to protect your teammates. Because if you look at the replay, Gobert is about to do the same thing to Clay. He's about to grab him by the neck, and Draymond beat him to it. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't feel like he was out of pocket for doing that. He lucky he didn't get fired on. You know what I'm saying? When you're that close to my teammate, you feel me? But no, the suspension was, it's a Draymond thing. And if it was anybody else, it probably would have been 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
But it's Draymond.
Agreed.
So he got 5, But I don't think he's in the wrong for doing that. I don't think anybody who plays as the enforcer on their team, when they hem somebody up, I don't feel that they ever in the wrong because that's what they're there for. The only thing that I feel that is wrong about it is that you can't do it no more. You should be allowed at least one him up again.
One hemi, huh?
Yes, just one time him up, man. I had to get him off my homie. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hurt him. I didn't put him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just got him up out of there. Just throw me the tech, So I gotta get suspended though. So
New NBA rule change: 1 hemi allowed per game. Just one him up.
Yeah, one game. Just every game, your enforcer just he allowed one him up one time. You know what I'm saying? So
honestly, like for me, I understand why they gave him 5 games. but I
Yeah,
don't agree with it. I
new rule.
understand it, but I
Yeah,
don't agree with it.
yeah,
Like they
like new
came
rule.
moving forward for Draymond Green, anything he do, they're going to be like, okay, well, we're going to look into his past and we're going to judge what he did just now based off of what he's done in the past with the Sabonis stump, with the LeBron get off me, with the Steven Adams nut kick. Like all this 5 games is a accumulation of things he's done in the past. Had it been like you said, to your point, had it been anybody else, this would have been 1 game, 2 games. Because Rudy Gobert had no business putting his hands on Klay Thompson. Dog, you trying to break up the fight? Cool.
Grab your player.
If that's what you're trying to do. But yeah, grab your player. Don't
And
grab
then,
my player.
and also, I was watching Gilbert thing. They replayed it. They showed him he was closer to his player initially in the play, and he actually went for Clay when he could have went for his own player.
Wow.
So
Yeah, so they like from the perspective of other sports analysts, they was like Rudy Gobert just wanted to break up the fight. You can't tell the future. You don't know that. Don't put your hands, especially on Klay Thompson. Imagine if that was Steph Curry. I think he would have caught
yeah.
one to my head. Draymond wanted.
He really would have did one of
He
these for
really
real.
would have. Man, hey. So I I understand the 5 game suspension, but I think they're doing too much, man. And that was an in-season tournament game, man. These
Yeah.
games are serious. They trying to win for real. So the temp was high. They was already turned up. Like I said, it was only like
And the
45 seconds.
Warriors and Timberwolves already got something going on anyway. You know what I mean? Because
And
of
that too.
what Anthony Edwards said. He's like, that's what I want to see in the playoff. I want to see the Warriors.
Right.
Dudes' antennas went up on that. Especially Draymond.
Keisha said, "Dylan, Dylan, Dylan. You too close. You too close."
I was shy.
I said, it's the DJ, yo. You too close. You too close. So I mean, that along with what's going on with the Warriors, I felt like quite honestly, like that game, even after Dre and Clay got kicked out that game, the Warriors played their ass off, and the way they were playing with some assertiveness.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like before that game, there was possibly a discussion about not getting pumped, about playing too laid back, about turning up, the temperature, because for one, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, and for two, we had been on like a 2, 3, 4 game losing streak. So, man, and I think we also got to talk about like Jaden McDaniels. Like to be held on a box out is pretty common.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden McDaniels tried to like rip and like
And he
push
didn't
Clay.
get nothing. That was kind of crazy too, because I thought the people who initiate the fight, if they both get something, I didn't know that it just one player. You know what I mean? But they got this new thing now where they go back and play. They going back and play and giving foods. You remember they did Draymond like that the other game?
See, and that's what I'm talking about. Like Draymond, Draymond and Donovan Mitchell got into it. Now, what we saw was Donovan Mitchell come down and kind of blitz Draymond and, body press him on the sideline. They call foul, call tech. But they went back, since it was Draymond, they went back to the last play to see what Draymond did.
Yeah.
What Draymond did was wrong. However, if that's the new rule now, all I got to do is come hit you on the next play and tell the referees, hey, go look back at the last play because he got me first. If that's
We're going to call that the Draymond rule.
Bro,
That's the Draymond rule.
I need them to leave my homie alone, man.
Okay, so I'm okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate for the NBA.
There you go.
Draymond need to stop acting stupid. Okay? So you can play hard without getting a tech. You can play hard without yeah, yeah, yeah. You can play hard with all that, bro. Like
Yeah.
seriously. At some point, like, come on. Especially when you know you got a bullseye on your back. I would just chill out for at least a season just to get back in their good graces. So maybe you can get away with a few of those things. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta give to get, you know. And I'm like, I understand he wanna stick to his guns, but at the same time, you know, you got to grow as a player and understand the audience that you have in front of you, what they trying to do. They basically trying to, you know, take your games. I I
Yeah.
I know that's his role, but at the same time, the texts and stuff don't have to be a part of that. Because once you start getting too many texts, it hurts your team.
Yeah.
We saw that happen with the championship they might have won against Cleveland. You know,
Yeah.
that's one of them things that he didn't have to go overboard. He could have got back at LeBron later on two plays later, you know, instead of when it was just in the heat in the moment. And maybe now the refs give you a leeway on that tech instead of you reacting all that at the same time after you already then did something and now you get ejected and now you get suspended. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know he's not, but at the same time, like you gotta grow, man. You gotta grow. Like when it start hurting your team, like when you start losing in season tournament games and stuff like that, we're talking about a whole different animal, you know. And they can pretend like they cool with it or whatever. But if I'm Steve Kerr, half of me is like, man, shut the fuck up, like for real. You know, I had to pretend like I have his back in the media because I don't want to lose him as a player. But
Yeah.
in all actuality, you know what I'm saying, even when they was playing with the Bulls, they was tired of Dennis Rodman shit. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So Pippen and Jordan had to start stepping in like, man, chill your ass out, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
I
You know what I'm
think I
saying?
think I think Draymond is good enough to play without all
Yeah.
the other antics. He's an excellent passer. He's shooting 38% from the three this year. He's a leader. He set the perfect screen. He is uniquely intelligent. He just gotta kind of fine tune that if you could just stop crossing the line, man. Just
Look, if Rasheed Wallace can do it, look what it did for him. Finals.
yeah, yeah,
He
man.
The year he calmed down his tech, he won a championship. And then the very next year they went back, or they went back and lost, or something like that. So you know everybody grows, and we all know who Rasheed Wallace is. Like he's the king of text. If the king of text can
Ball
dial it
don't
back,
lie.
He didn't stop doing it all the way, but he dialed it back enough to where he can actually start talking to the refs and getting some calls. And that's what I mean by that.
Slim said Draymond act like he on a revenge tour, like he ain't got, like he ain't rich and got 4 rings already.
But that's the kind of player you want. You want that hunger and desire. You just want it perfect. You want it placed in the right spot. You want the energy to be on the right tip. You know what I'm saying? Like I
And
don't care how many rings I got. If I hit the court, I'm coming out to kill you.
and that being said, what's up with AD and the Lakers, man? Like what? Okay, play GM,
All
play
right.
GM.
I wish we had like some music or something. We can start this segment. Okay, so this segment is called Play GM. You know, feel free to comment if you want to play GM with us. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a couple of teams and figure out what they should and shouldn't do. You know, at the trade deadline or right now. So first team up, Lakers, AD. Um, going I think they should trade him, but it's gonna be hard because of his contract. And it's not like everybody else is watching this. Everybody else is seeing what we all seeing, and everybody's hearing what we all hearing. I think this go back to what I was saying before. I think Keenan got his ring and he in chill mode, and you know he just played good enough to where it don't look like he a scrub, so he can maintain his 5 greatest player status, but he done checked out. I feel like, for real. So if they can find a way to trade him, as much as LeBron would look shady and he would hate to do that to his boy, I think they should try to bust a move.
They should. Is the AD and AD alone the Lakers' problem? You trying to get anybody else?
No, we know LeBron ain't going nowhere, so it's not like they can trade LeBron. So
Right.
so your only other option if you want to get another star player back. Shoot, hold on, Zion for AD.
Huh.
Send him back to the Pelicans and get Zion.
That's interesting. That might. Damn.
Contracts match up a little bit. I'm sure AD wouldn't mind making a reunion tour in New Orleans. I'm sure he probably still might got a spot out that way. And Zion with LeBron, and Zion get to be the man, because really at the end of the day, that's what he wants. That's what his problem is right now in New Orleans. He's not the man. Ingram is the man. He want to be the man. You already know, LeBron with Zion on his team, he's going to give him the ball all day.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's kind of interesting.
Like, all right, maybe a 3-team trade, like where maybe Randall might end up back in Randall and Barrett end up in New Orleans, and you send AD to New York, and you get Zion to LA.
That's interesting. I ain't gonna lie, because I think Zion wants, like you said, to your point, Zion want to be the man. I think that's the whole issue you're having right now in New Orleans.
And LeBron wants somebody who wants to be the man.
Be the man, right? And he get to go ahead and learn under the tutelage of LeBron James,
and
himself.
Work ethic, his body. Who else better do you learn about your body than
from LeBron James, right? That'd be cold, man. Bravo. I
like that.
I actually kind of like that, man. That would be interesting as hell.
Yeah.
I just want Anthony Davis to have. I want somebody to punch AD in the chest, man. Because just straight up, dog.
He was gonna say that. I can read your mind,
bro.
I can read your mind.
Just where is his pride, man? Like, you get your. They said Sabonis is 8-0, 9-0 against Anthony Davis, man.
He got that ring, bro. What are we playing for? What is he playing for? Bro. To him, what is he playing for? I don't reach it. He's got the G in the Jordan Poole mode. I try to say mood and pool at the same time. He's in the Jordan Poole mode. I got a ring. My legacy is set. And he got top 75. Man, he like, where's my margarita? I'm gonna make this last little check and chill. Y'all can talk all the smack y'all want. I got a ring. I'm in the top 75. I'm going up there. He's going to the Raptors. I don't care what anybody say. Just to the
Raptors.
To the Raptors. Just I'm talking about up. You know.
Yeah. To Raptors.
Yeah, like because he won a ring during the Kobe champ. You know, when Kobe died and they won the championship, so like he automatically you getting hung up. So what is he playing for essentially? I mean, if me and you playing, we playing for pride. We playing for the fact that I want to be the greatest. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? I want to just be a power forward known for being hurt. I want to be the greatest power forward ever, along with being the championship. But some dudes ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? When you got a game and another center is coming at you like you ready want to play, that's supposed to get you hyped. Sabonis was playing like, what's up?
Right. Right. I just there's no way in hell like have when I say have some pride, man, you getting your ass whooped by this white boy from Sacramento and they calling themselves the Kings as a team. And you got your big bro on the team calling himself the King, and just you're constantly getting your ass whooped and being called out in the media. Like, where's the pride? Where's your ego? When does that start to take over? And you come into these games mad and ready to play night after night, man. Like that's my problem with Anthony Davis. Like LeBron had an interview after a game and he said, man, AD don't even watch y'all. He don't be on social media. He don't watch Stephen A and them. He don't really care. And he was saying that like it's a good thing. I think it's a bad thing for him, man.
Yeah, we said that before. Yeah,
Like
you're supposed to use it as fuel. Shut
take all that
everybody
shit
up.
in, man, and terrorize the damn league.
Yeah,
You got
make them
you
eat
got
their
all
words.
the skills. You rebound your ass off. You block your ass off. You score your ass off. You can shoot the three. You can pull it for the midi. You can post. What's the problem, dog? I don't.
He got
Why?
he got that
AD,
ring.
if you're listening, every game, your first five to 10 shots should be in the paint.
Yeah,
Crash boards,
yeah.
get second chance opportunities, come off the pick and go hard to the basket, get fouled a couple times, then shoot that little 3-point shot, or then shoot that midi. Like
Like
get
y'all ain't calling no plays without me touching the ball. If I'm AD, he's in the position now where when they come down and they call a play for a Reddish, he's like, no. We want to 1-4 down. Nah. Get the ball to me in the box. Forget all that shit. Like, you
yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Swing it to LeBron, get me on the block. That's how he
Yeah.
should be. All like Kobe, Jordan, all in LeBron. LeBron would salivate over that. Like, you think he playing hard now. If he got somebody that he know that's a killer right next to him, I bet you he start playing better. Because now he's playing in the sense of, I got to be the one to win the game because this dude ain't going to do it. And that takes a lot of energy out of you. You know what I'm saying? If you playing with somebody where you know, now I'm just playing freely and I'm just whooping that ass, for some reason your energy ain't used up as much. You know, it don't feel like you can be doing the same things you was doing, but you feel a little bit better because you know if you miss it and you need a break for the next 2 or 3 plays, you got this dude over here that's going to take over the next 2 or 3 plays. You know
Right,
what I mean? So
right.
you get a little bit more light on your feet when you're doing that. But when you having to win the games and you 39 years old, that backpack is heavy, man.
It is, man. It is. So I'm gonna play GM one more time before we move on to the next subject.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be the GM of the Indiana Pacers,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm calling Chicago. I'm calling Chicago and requesting Zach LaVine, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
sending Benedict Mathern. I'm sending our Matherin. I'm sending Obi Toppin,
They
and
just got Obi. They ain't gonna send Obi. They just
mm,
got Obi.
and maybe a couple of first round, second round picks, and I'm trying to bring in Zach LaVine to team him up with Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner.
Mm-hmm. You can have another version of the Bulls, I would think.
Tyrese Halliburton, it
Zach
that
needs to go
actually is a
somewhere
good thing.
big time, man. Zach needs to go somewhere big time, man. He doesn't need to go to no more of these small market teams. He need to go to a team like the Lakers or he need to shoot. I like him with Milwaukee. I get rid of Middleton and stick him with Milwaukee. Or I would have him take Middleton place. The other Middleton, is that his name? Milton or whatever in Philly, and put him next to Maxey and Joel. And Philly
Oh
can
yeah,
bust any moves.
yeah. That
That would be fire.
I I don't think he shoot well enough to play in Philly. That's my problem. I
What?
I
They'll
don't think he shoot well enough
he'll
to play.
need to. He got Maxey and Harris, unless they were to trade Harris. And Joel shooting threes now too.
Another version of Chicago when they had Lonzo Ball is actually a good thing. That's what they would create over in Indiana with Halliburton, Levine, and Miles Turner, with Buddy Hield coming off the bench and Obi Toppin being a lob threat.
Well,
That's why they come out there.
if I'm making a phone call from the Clippers, y'all want Westbrook? Somebody else?
Hey.
Y'all want Westbrook and somebody else for Levine? That sound like a move Palmer would make. Sick Harden.
So you have Harden, Levine, Paul George, and Kawhi. Nah, that's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
Well, that's what Westbrook would have been if he was 20.
What in what, Chicago?
Yeah. If Westbrook was 20 years old or whatever,
Yeah.
that's what the Clippers would have been. If you know what I'm saying, but instead he's 30 and he can't shoot. So you add a dude that can shoot a little better and that can do the stuff that Westbrook used to do so far as taking them to the hole. You got Harden out there playing point guard, and then you got Kawhi and Paul on the wings. You know. They need to get rid of Zubac and try to find a shot blocker and do that specifically play defense like Jared Jackson or something.
I wouldn't mind seeing I also wouldn't mind seeing Levine over in Charlotte either.
Yeah.
And to our viewers, the reason why we're talking about Levine so much is because the Chicago Bulls are listening up for trade offers for him finally. So
Rozier?
Hell yeah. Yeah. So LaMelo Ball, Zach LaVine. Yeah. What's his name? PJ Washington?
And is Miles Bridges coming back or what? Because he's supposed to have like a 10-game suspension or something.
Stalker is up in the air right now, bro.
He got them stalker vibes.
DV is up in the air. Mr. Domestic violence is up in the air, man. Mr. DV is Mr. Drill Rap, Detroit Drill Rap is up in the air, man. He wanna stalk women, he wanna beat women, he wanna go to jail, he wanna make trap music, man.
I don't understand. Niggas don't like money. I like money. I don't understand. I like the money more than females. That's for sure.
Dude don't want to play basketball, man. Hey, man, look. That being said, are there any teams to you that needs to go ahead and press the panic button right now? 12 games into the season that need to press the panic button.
Milwaukee.
Clippers.
Clippers.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Lakers.
Ooh. Okay.
Who else?
Why Milwaukee need to press the panic button?
Because they can't play defense, and they don't have one stopper in their front court.
Okay.
And Middleton is not coming back from that injury good. He's not healing very well. In a sense where he's looking 100%. It looked like they're trying to bring him back too fast and letting them sit and fully recover. And Dame already hurt, and he got a calf injury. You know, them things linger.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So,
and sometimes when you start compensating, sometimes that'll hurt your other leg.
The Milwaukee Bucks, who said it? I think it was Woj. The starting unit approached their coach, Adrian Griffin, about about the defensive sets that he's asking them to run. So right now they're trying to follow the process, but they getting torched on defense. You're right. You are absolutely right. Do I think it's a reason to panic? But I think that's something they can overcome. Damian Lillard is not the point of attack defender that Drew Holiday is, but Drew Holiday is not the scorer Damian Lillard is.
Okay, check this out. Where's the most lethal scoring position right now?
Point guard, shooting guard.
What position are they lacking that defensively the most?
Everywhere.
But I'm talking about the most, though.
The most, yeah, the guard position.
So when it comes playoff time, let's say they make it third place playoff time, and they play a juggernaut, and one of these dudes guards, like they play a Philly in the first round or something like that, or the second round, and they got a Maxey and Joel feeling himself. They in trouble. Defense wins championships in basketball, man. Like they do with football too, but you can throw for 500 yards and whoop a team ass with a good defense. But basketball stops when you games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can, if you don't make that stop when they're tied at 2, when you're tied up and it's 30 seconds left and you need a stop. If you don't get that stop, now you're in scramble mode. Now you're under 20 seconds left. They're up 2. Now you gotta make that decision. Do you want to tie? Do you want to shoot a 3? They're going to be in a lot of games where they're going to be in that position because they don't have nobody to stop. Defense ain't about sets. It's about heart. It's about effort.
Right.
It's about determination. It's about you ain't finna bust my ass tonight. And if you do get 25, it's gonna be the hardest 25 of your life. They don't have nobody in their front court on that tip. Dame is like, I'm gonna make it hard for you because I'm gonna score 50 on you. But if your dude is scoring 30, plus the other dude scoring 30, and another dude scoring 30, your 50 is canceled out. You get what I'm saying?
Like perfectly said. Yeah.
So it's like that's going to be the issue, and that's why it's a panic thing, because this is something that we talked about originally with the trade, is that Dame is going to become a defensive liability. Dame could become an injury liability, because that was one thing you could do with Drew Holiday is rely on him. And what's the best ability?
Availability. Yes, sir. So I think I told you this before. I'm not blaming just Dame, because defense in today's NBA is a team effort. Their defensive efficiency is 115.7, so that's ranked. They rank 21st in the NBA right now. That championship teams, your defensive rating is a pretty damn good indicator on if you're going to win a ring or not. For the past 10, 15 years, the team that's won a championship been top 5 in
top 5. I'm gonna say top 10 and top 5.
In defensive rating. They're at 21, so they do have a lot of work to do. And like I said, I don't just point at one player and be like, he's the reason why the whole team is playing bad defense.
No, but that's not what I said. I said the whole front court, because Westbrook don't play no defense either.
Yeah.
Da Vinci, whatever his name is.
They got a Grayson Allen, I think.
Yeah, Beasley. No, Grayson Allen plays for Phoenix. Beasley, he don't play no defense.
Yeah, Malik Beasley.
He don't play no. He was supposed to be a defensive guy, but he don't play no defense like that. And then they got Da Vinci. How you say Da Vinci? How you say his name? Number 24. That backup.
Now I gotta look him up.
Dang, I know how to say his name, and I'm mad that I can't say it. the Defensino, Vicio, then something's correct.
Oh, DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo. There we go. Him. We got him. We got him backing up. We know he ain't playing. He ain't no defensive stopper. So this is their front court. Like, they ain't got nobody up there that can front. So I'm not just blaming it on Dame. I'm just saying that if I had to choose the weaker link out of those two, at least the other two, Beasley and DiVincenzo, have size. Dame's short and he don't play deep.
Yeah, but there's maybe 5 people in the league at any given time can give you 50 points. So if I'm the coach, I'm looking at Marjon Beauchamp. I'm looking at AJ Green. I'm looking at even Thanasis.
But they don't play though. That's not. See, the thing is, you're looking at them throughout the game, but in the crucial moments, they're not playing.
What I was getting at is just like the Warriors kind of hide Steph on a non-threat. Find you a young guy, a long, wiry guy, put him on, the point of attack guy, and let Dame hide on defense and move him. And be smart with this. Like, stop having Dame guard your best player.
Yeah.
Stop having Dame guard the 21-year-old that won't stop moving. There's ways to attack this other than, just we're 11, 12 games in now. Like, you should have figured out something by now is what I'm getting at. Like, this is chess. Like, move your pieces, figure this out. Do you think Phoenix should be pressing the panic button right now?
It wasn't really on my list because they haven't been fully healthy yet.
And that's my problem. I might be.
Well, see, that's the only thing about being early in this season is that since they haven't been all the way healthy yet, they haven't had their whole team on the court. So we don't know. We don't have a sense of what they look like defensively and offensively if they all on the court at the same time. Injuries early aren't that bad to me.
Okay. If you're the Warriors, you're pushing the panic button?
No, because the Warriors do this all the time. The seasons that they end up whooping ass, they usually start slow. Even though Steph is playing out his mind right now.
Steph is playing out his mind. But Andrew Wiggins.
I'm worried about Clay and Andrew. That's who I'm worried
about. And that's why I'm talking about pressing that panic button. Kinda.
I don't know what's going on with Andrew. Like you said, I don't know what he did during the summer, but it definitely wasn't get better. That's for sure.
Check this out, bro. Hey, you live in the Bay, man. Go do me a favor. Go ask Andrew Wiggins what's going on, bro. Ask him what do you need, bro.
Some of these dudes get that ring, man, and they gave him so much praise for being the man in the finals, for his defense and stuff, man. He looked like he one of the dudes that get that ego and like he just, his ego is like one of them hot air balloons and he just float off as soon as you start praising him too much. You know what I mean?
Let me drop some basketball knowledge for our viewers, right? You can't live off what you did because every time you step on that floor, you got to prove who you are as a ball player every single time. What you did last game, what you did last season, don't matter when the tip go up. You got to prove that shit every night who you are. So Andrew Wiggins, he was the second best player on that championship roster. They got a ring. Next season, he came back, was struggling a little bit, went out with some personal issues, came back for the playoffs, never scored over 17 points in that playoff run. This season, he's shooting 14% from the three-point line. 14. Averaging what was he? Averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds a game.
I think Kerr need to feature him in the offense. He needs to take a game, a quarter, a half, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
And this is the Wiggins quarter. I think he needed to instill some confidence because that could be it. He might not feel like he's a part of the offense. He feel like he's like, he gets the scraps. If Clay play don't work, if Steph play don't work, then they call line. They need to calm down and, call some plays for him. Put him in the best position and score. You feel me?
I feel you.
I think that maybe if they do that, it might be a little bit better. But I want to talk about the Lakers.
Do you think
panic button?
Lakers?
Panic button. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know what. Vincent is gone. That little Prince, that Prince
Torian Prince
ain't working out. Vanderbilt, they need to play him. They ain't playing him enough. D'Angelo just happened to be in LA. I think the contract then got to Austin. I think it then got in his head. I think he like, honey, I gotta play well. Take the shot. Bad shot. Brick. Take another one. Throw the ball. Like, I think Austin is in that mode. I gotta do good. Oh God. AD like, I don't care what anybody say. I got a ring, nigga. I'm top 75. You know what I'm saying? If we win the championship, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Pass the play. LeBron like, I want one more. I'm trying to last till my son comes. As soon as my son comes, fuck everybody.
And you think Zion's is the answer to what's going on?
Some youth, and you put Zion in LA? What? So
I ain't gonna lie, man. That might be nice.
He juice. Like what? I mean, LA, and from what I hear in the rumblings throughout the NBA, he want to be in a big market too. He gonna be no bigger than LA.
True.
And all his little porn stars live out there, so it's right up his alley.
Oh man, I don't get that.
You mean they call it Zion? And you like, Zion, we're going to LA. Ooh, I got like 4 booze out there. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. You see that nigga jumping over the court. He going to LA.
Yeah, I do think that I don't think that this Lakers roster as currently constructed is a championship roster.
Oh, not me. Oh, you the one that said they had the best. Well, we kind of agreed. I can't really go on. You said they had the best offseason, but I did say Gabe Vincent, trash. Other dudes, trash. I told you. It's not as good as it looked. It's about a fit, man. It's about a fit.
I don't get them right now. I don't understand them. They got pieces, but they all look like they're 39 years old.
Well, Vanderbilt is somebody that's important. I can't wait to see him come back and see what he's going to contribute. Vanderbilt was bigger than what people. He was like that hustle guy, that guy that's going for the loose balls and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully him coming back might change it. I really think they need to start Vanderbilt over Prince. I like the Reddish over. Yeah, I like the Reddish over Austin right now. Let Austin get his game back, come off the bench. Trade. They need to trade D'Angelo. They need to find somebody who wants him. That's who I would be trying to talk to the Hornets about. Let me see if I can get Rozier up over here. You know what I'm saying? One thing.
That would be nice. Rozier, I wouldn't mind seeing CJ McCollum being a Laker.
Yeah. I think CJ like it in New Orleans though, and he's supposedly the team leader out there. Like they all love him out there. So
Yeah. How you feel about so the Los Angeles Clippers got their first victory since
I missed it.
since the James Harden acquisition, and it was the game that Russell Westbrook asked the coaching staff, "Hey, let me come off the bench so that James, Kawhi, and PG can go ahead and get some chemistry." He asked that. They get their first victory. James Harden hit a 4-point play with 16 seconds left
Against who?
against the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets been winning. Damn. Houston Rockets been winning. They've been winning.
Stop, man.
They've been winning. They've been doing pretty good.
They were supposed to be, and the headline is going to be Westbrook should have been benched earlier, and I hate that shit.
Me too.
Westbrook.
It's not.
It's Harding, bro.
It's
Harding, bro. Harding fucked that team up. Excuse my friends. Harding messed that team up. That team was a deep playoff team before that trade. I don't care what anybody say. Look, Westbrook can be benched for the rest of the season and they can win most of their games, and they still wouldn't go as far as they would have with their original team. Maxey is a beautiful example of what Harden takes away from a team.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
He holds people back, dude.
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
Shout out to Westbrook for being a bigger man and being mature enough to go to the coaching staff and go to the players in the locker room and say, "Hey, I'll come off the bench if that means we win."
But it's also a chess move too, because he knew they was going to ask him. So now, when he actually get traded, he's a team player.
He's a team player.
You know what I'm saying? He's willing to work. So it's he actually kind of did that like you're supposed to do it. If you're looking in the long scheme of things, if you want to keep playing, now he needs to change his outlook of the league on him. So doing things like that to keep, once again, we talked about that before. Things like that keep you in the league another year or two. You get what I'm saying?
Perfect. Yeah, I get what you're saying. What I don't like is that should have been James Harden.
Yeah, it should have been.
James
actually think he's still good.
Your punk ass said you couldn't go to training camp. You didn't do the preseason games. You missed a couple games to start the season, and as soon as you get to LA, Tyronn Lue, which I feel like is a bad coaching move, immediately insert you into the starting lineup. And 4-5 games in, you talking about, I'm just trying to play myself back into shape. You know, I missed all this time. Dog, when you first got there, you should have been like, okay, coach, I respect you for trying to put me in the starting lineup, but bring me off the bench. What y'all got going right now, y'all rocking. Y'all smooth. Y'all hella good. It just work me in. Work me in. We'll figure it out as we go. I'll come here. I'll start on the bench. Y'all got something good going, and let me work myself in. But your immature ass, you don't care if y'all losing. You don't. Your ass is just happy to be in the starting lineup, back on the floor because you got what you asked for. I ain't gonna. You know what? I gotta stop calling dude out his name. I don't know that man, but I feel I don't like his character, dude.
He's a sucker. I don't care if I was seeing him. If I was in the crowd, he was a sucker. For real, bro. Like, I don't like this dude. Like, and I try to. And my thing is, like, some of the trades he asked for, I understood. Like, the only one I kind of understood was the Nets one. But the one I don't like him for the most was the Houston one because of what he did to their team. Like, he literally gutted that team himself by trying to get people over there, and they accommodated him to where the Houston Rockets are messed up for the next couple of years, draft pick wise and everything. They have to try to do all these little sick things and everything, all because you's a wimp and afraid to let somebody come and help you.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody never won a championship by themselves. Not even Mike, man. Not even Mike.
Man.
So like you can, and then if your style, you've been playing a certain way for 5, 6, 7 years, and it ain't won you nothing yet. It ain't everybody can't be wrong, dog.
Everybody can't be wrong, but he's still going to interviews talking about he the system.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the wake up call to me was when Kobe said it. I would have just wanted to shut Kobe ass up. Like I can play a different way. I can play, I can do everything. This is just what we decided to do. But if I needed to do all that other stuff, I could. Like I like Ben Simmons when he said Ben Simmons to just get a jump shot. If I was Ben Simmons and I seen that Kobe interview, I'd have pissed me off. Like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm finna go shoot like 600-700 jump shot. I'm gonna show your ass who ain't got a jump shot.
The constructive criticism, learn how to take it, learn how to digest it, and learn and learn to take that and make it work for you, man. Yeah, you're right. Because Kobe called his eyes out a long time ago. You can't win playing that style of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you now.
Mm-hmm.
Selfish ass, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I'm tired of seeing the Clippers lose like this, and it looked like they had something going as long as, there were no injuries.
All the higher media feel the same way you do. Nobody understood or understand why that man made that trade. Nobody understands, especially I understand they had just lost a couple of games, but I think it might have had something to do with the rumblings in the locker room. Like that'll make you play different if you don't know what your team is gonna be.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'll make you feel like, am I the guy? Am I the dude that's gonna get gone? Well, shit, if they gonna trade me, fuck this team. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck this team.
I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You need to check out. You feel me? Just mentally check out and don't want to play.
Westbrook, but again, man, Westbrook, you hella tight for that, man. Whether you saw it coming or whatever it was, you were man enough to go and say winning. To me, that says winning matters. Mm-hmm. I'll go ahead and remove myself so my team can go forward.
And he can look at it like this is the award you ain't won yet.
Go ahead and get that 6th man of the year. Yeah.
Go get that. Yeah. Go get that 6th man of the year. You know what I'm saying? One time you be MVP, the triple-double king, and the 6th man of the year. And you never know. You might mess around and win a championship out of this somehow. I'm lying. I just wanted
to, The West is stacked. The West is stacked. So
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Is it?
The West is stacked.
A lot of teams is cruising around by 500, Jan. I don't know. Who's the killer for real?
They don't necessarily.
That makes it stacked.
Go ahead.
I mean, that makes it stacked if nobody can really win games. But that also don't make it good either because teams that need to be in a certain place or bracket, that can be detrimental in the playoffs. And we're having this playing it, and we're having this playing involved too. You might get a weak ass team to creep up on you and beat you in the play-in. If you're sitting home and you over 500.
I think that the Denver Nuggets is definitely the big dog in the West. Mm-hmm. When Phoenix get healthy. You know what I said? I said win, like that's a certainty. If the Phoenix Suns get healthy and can play consistently together, they're going to be scary. And then like OKC, SAC, Golden State, New Orleans, Clippers, Lakers. Yeah, man, the West It's a dogfight every night, man. It's a dogfight.
Like old school. It's like early 2000 when it was KG, Garnett, Tim Duncan. I mean, I say Garnett, KG, Tim Duncan, Chris Webber, Elijah
Yeah.
Wan, Barkley. It was the West was going down in them years, and it's back to that again. But at the same time, it's injuries and everything, man. Like a lot of these teams, one injury can drop them from the top team down to the bottom. Like if the Nuggets were to lose Jokic,
With that being said, yeah, I do think the Clippers got a shot. It's just like they have championship aspirations with the roster they have. If they can be healthy at the right time, yeah, they can beat any team in the West in a 7-game series, including Denver. They just need to be healthy. Now they growing their chemistry and everything, and Westbrook is going to be a huge part of that. Westbrook is still good enough to win you a game or two. So,
the Mavericks game on Mavericks playing the Bucks, and Luka got 33, 9, and 7, and Giannis got 36, 12, and 7.
yeah, and I'm missing the Warriors game, so don't tell me nothing about that.
Warriors.
Don't tell me nothing about that. Oh, I jumped to this phone on your ass.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
So, but yeah, that Milwaukee Dallas game. Is Dame playing?
Man, yeah. That's why I said Milwaukee is 5 minutes left in the game. It's 113, 112. Mavericks is up.
Mavericks playing pretty goddamn good this year, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I think they did. They get their defense now. We talk about somebody who can get their defense right. We know ain't nobody stopping them offensively, and Luka just playing with people. I think he's just messing around right now. He's just like, oh, you play defense.
They
like that dude is wet.
Mavericks got running to be fair, Mavericks got to run and start. Like they first 5 games, they was playing like sub 500 teams. Yeah. So we got off to a run start on the rest of everybody because everybody else been fighting for their life.
You want to compare somebody. If you want somebody to be close to Larry, Luka. Luka's like
Luka yeah.
Like he's like the closest thing to Larry I done seen in a minute with that shot up here, and he can damn near call it shit.
Yeah.
Like, like for real. But it's been an hour though, man. It's been an hour.
It has been.
I would like to thank everybody for joining the live. As always, please look us up on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook for the Leave It on the Court podcast. We'll be dropping shorts and everything on our TikToks and everything. You know, so like I said, our last short hit 2,000 views. Other than that, I'm Jay Dons.
And I'm Giannis.
Man, and we just left it on the court, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, subscribe, and share that YouTube, man. Make sure you check us out. Until next Saturday, gang.
Gang.